everyone, it's Bob and Fran, and we want to share with you today a list of some of the things that we have been doing over the years to stay young in body, mind, and spirit. People have asked us to share this list, and so we'll present some of the things that we do on a daily basis.
Mm-hmm.
How about Qigong, Bob?
Qigong is an ancient Chinese wellness system. We have about 30 videos on our YouTube channel on Qigong. We do some Qigong every day and have for decades. We first learned it in China, and from that day on we were hooked. What it does is lower your stress levels and at the same time increase your energy levels. So I would give Qigong a try, Qigong. You can find that on our channel. And if you try even one of the short ones, just to get started, you could be hooked, and I think something that you could do as a daily habit. So give it a try, Qigong.
Great.
It's good for you.
Okay. Depending on where you live, it's advisable to grow some of your own vegetables. It can either be in the ground or in a raised bed, but there's nothing like, I remember last summer we had all these tomato plants.
It was fantastic.
When I wanted to make a salad, I would just go outside and pick a tomato off a plant. It was a lot of fun.
So if you can grow your own, do it. And if you are growing your own, keep it up. That is the best way to go. So
now let's go to sleep. We advise 7 to 8 hours of sleep each night, and it's important, especially as you get older, to get a good night's sleep. And it's important, if possible, to have pretty much the same bedtime every night, so your body gets used to a certain routine.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
skipping around.
I'm skipping around again.
Where are you going?
Okay, I'm going to tomatoes.
Oh.
Not fresh tomatoes this time. Fresh is always best. But if you buy canned tomatoes, make sure that the lining of the can is BPH free, because tomatoes are very acidic, and in the old style cans it leached chemicals into the tomatoes. So either buy glass bottles of tomatoes, boxes of tomatoes, or BPH free canned tomatoes.
So the next one I'll take. It's not a very long one, but the idea here is to make it your intention to watch less TV and spend less time on the internet. That's it.
Okay. Choose organic foods whenever possible.
And if you can afford them.
Right. Now, it's not always possible to get organic, but if you can and you can't afford it, that'd be the way to go.
I want to talk about cell phones for a minute. Everyone now has a cell phone. And I see people on the cell phone way a lot. We don't really make a lot of calls, and the only calls we get are from bogus people that want me to buy something. So with the cell phones, I've done a little research on this. I don't think it's a really good idea to hold that cell phone near you when you talk, or on your body when you are walking or shopping or wherever you go.
I've actually seen women tuck their cell phone inside their bra.
Yeah, I think it's unhealthy. I think maybe it will come out later about the health hazards of cell phones. If you are on the cell phone, I would suggest using the speaker phone and sort of keep it away at arm's length. Keep that in mind.
And don't put it under your pillow.
Oh gosh, that would be terrible.
Okay.
I drink a glass or 5
easily
of green tea every day, and I've been doing it for probably 40 years.
As long as I can remember.
Since they start growing tea in China. No, I think it's healthy. I think it tastes good, and I just one tip, just passing along. It's something that I do every day. Fran doesn't, but I do. I like it.
Yeah, I'm not a tea drinker.
Fran drinks a lot of water a day.
Right. One thing that people have asked us is, how do you wash your vegetables? Now, I understand that there is, you can buy products in the supermarket for washing fruit and vegetables, but you don't need to buy that. All you need to do is put some baking soda in a pot or a bowl of water and soak your vegetables and fruit in that. And that kills most of the pesticides. And it's cost pennies. So you don't need to invest in the expensive vegetable washes.
I want to take a couple seconds out to talk to you about avoiding negativity in your life. There is so much negativity going on, it's hard to escape it. But I'd like you to think about doing your best to escape it. So if you see that a negative person is entering into your existence, I would try to avoid that person. Maybe sounding cruel, but I don't want you to be affected by negative conversation unless you are totally good at changing the conversation. So avoiding negative people and negative situations, I would go for that anytime I can.
One more. This is really important.
Oh, maybe the most important. What happens at 5 o'clock in our house about every single day?
Wine.
Red wine.
And I don't mean complaining.
W-I-N-E.
Right.
So we do follow the Blue Zones recommendation. Of course, we've been doing it before the Blue Zones was the Blue Zones, and having a glass of wine at 5 o'clock. We just drink one glass of wine for the day. It makes us feel good. It's great with dinner. We don't eat that early, but we make that wine last a long time.
We sip.
Yeah, and it's good. So I'd like to hear from you in the comments section about some of our ideas. I know we'll get some criticism. Well, you said this or that, but I'm looking for positive comments, or I'd like to know what maybe some of your favorites might be, and if you'll implement them in your own life. And if you haven't yet subscribed to our channel, we'd really appreciate that. And we're going to look forward to seeing you again very soon. Thanks very much for coming. Bye.